Guys, it's Summers here, bringing you another episode of my FIFA 2019 Road to Glory career mode series with Aston Villa. And we're going to kick this episode off straight away with another game from Villa Park, and we've got QPR.
As the teams walk out, we would please welcome our visitors, Queen's Park Rangers and Aston Villa.
Maitland-Niles is on the ball here, knocks it through. He did draw the foul. Maitland-Niles, unlucky there from the youngster. What is that defending there? Keeper's had to make a great save there. Terrible bit of defending. McGinn on the ball. He's getting muscled. These QPR players are really harassing us. Cut inside. Tavernier on the ball. Plays the lob through ball out to the wing. Thrown in the box. Audacious. Where did that come from, UPTO? That is just pure filth. So the ball's gone out wide. We've just slammed it in the box. And it was behind him, and Dicko has just pulled one out of the bag. That is epic. It's actually a chip shot. Blinding goal from Dicko there as we move back into the action. QPR. It's unlucky from them. I would have expected them to exploit that chance. As they move out to the right hand side here and cut inside. Nice step over. Another wonder goal from outside the box. Those kind of shots are so OP on this FIFA game, it's unbelievable. You give the AI any kind of room on the edge of the box and they're just going to slam it in the top corner. Got to figure out a way of defending that kind of situation better. Absolutely bonkers goal again, which has resulted in a draw for this first game of the episode. As we can see from the match facts there, 3 shots on target from both teams, so a fair reflection, a draw. Rico Henry getting man of the match in that game. As we move on out to the second game of the episode, and we're in the Emirates FA Cup, and we're at home to Oxford United.
And welcome our visitors, Oxford United and Aston Villa.
So straight on into the action, and James Chester there getting the ball away from the attacker. Moving the ball into Grealish. Grealish out wide to Yannick Bolasie. Yannick Bolasie cuts inside to Brewster. Starting to move the ball around here. Grealish inside. Patterson, and what a goal from Patterson. Fantastic bit of movement there as we move the ball around the pitch just ahead of half time. So Grealish there knocks it on into Patterson, and Patterson just shuffles the ball across to the right, and a fantastic strike there from Jamie Patterson. And Oxford are on the ball here in the second half. It was nearly another one of those wonder goals from distance again from the AI. He just manages to muscle his way past the defender and lamps a shot at the goal. Oxford once again on the ball, knock it in the box. Is that a penalty? Really? Have I missed something? What's happened there? Were we giving away a penalty? Come on! Really? We've had much worse than that happen to us in the box in the past and not being given the penalty in the opposite direction. 1-1, 85th minute. Which has obviously resulted in another draw. Not a great way to get this episode started, so we've got a couple of draws to get the episode going, and Grealish there, man of the match. Right, a couple of players here returning from loan as we head on out to the training. Another F for our goalkeeper Alexander, although he's progressing fairly decently at this stage. Transfer window being open as we're in January, and we've got an offer in for James Bree from RB Leipzig. offering us 1.25 million, but I don't want to let go of Bree. Actually become quite a fan of his play. Clearly Al Mohammadi gets in ahead of him because of the way he's been playing, but Bree's a very decent backup, as we get a loan offer as well from Celtic for the young lad, which we go on to reject. Now I'm doing a bit of searching here in terms of a couple of players that I've been told have decent potential. So we've got Dan Axel Zagadou, a centre back, which can also play left back, currently playing for Borussia Dortmund. He's the French guy, and 6'5", so it could be a bit of a beast at centre back there for us, and we do need to shore up that position, so giving him a look over. And then we've got Mykola Shaparenko, 20-year-old Ukrainian that apparently is really good potential-wise on this game, so we're obviously going to have a look at him going into this transfer window. We're going to look at Ross McCormack here, out on loan. I'm going to actually recall him from loan, because it's almost like having a player transferred into the team. He's basically cost us less than £250,000 if you consider it a transfer. He can play as either a striker or a cam, and look at his traits. Flair, long shot taker, backs into player and takes finesse free kicks. So he could be a bit of a weapon going into towards the end of this season if we play him right. McCormack making his first attempt on goal. So he's playing against Wigan here in the league, away from home. Again, knocks it in field to Grealish. Grealish out onto McCormack. Can he finish it? Unlucky there from McCormack. Nice win of the ball there. Knocked it out to Dicko. Can you finish it, Dicko? Yes, you can. Nice bit of build-up play. Getting that ball out to Dicko in the beginning. Playing off the shoulder, Dicko. Just getting in behind the defence and hitting it across the body of the keeper into the far corner. So actually a side-footed effort. It's a great goal. Wigan putting us under pressure here. What a tame effort that Nyland manages to save. And that's a victory for us in our third game of this episode. McGinn getting man of the match there. Deserved performance from the young centre mid. More training here, and I'm going to swap out Maitland-Niles in favour of somebody else. Did have a look here at Courtney Horse, and then we moved on to a couple of other players just to see what we were going to get in exchange, and chose McGinn in the end for a bit of a potential boost based on having that man of the match in the previous game. As we enter the next game, which is a replay of the Emirates FA Cup match against Oxford. Nice through lob ball there. Unlucky from Taylor. Bit of a rush of the blood to the head there for the left back though. Perhaps he could have been a bit more composed and found one of his colleagues who'd have been in a better opportunity to score rather than the striker. Out to Maitland-Niles. What a stormer of a goal from Maitland-Niles. That must be at least 25 yards out. The young player that we've snapped up from Arsenal here just advances onto the ball just outside the edge of the D and absolutely smashes it into the top right. Fantastic technique there. It's been a bit of a good signing there, Maitland-Niles. I'm really impressed with him. He's really been effective in the centre of midfield since we've got him. Obviously, I'm not going to play him in every game, just purely because he's not first string yet, but he's going to be getting there rather rapidly, I would have thought. Taylor there, out to Codger over the top. He's managed to see off the defender and hits it across the box. Two efforts on goal there, and Patterson's just drifted one over the bar. And it's another OP goal from Mackie this time for Oxford. His ball's just got out to him and he's just absolutely hammered it from inside the box. You've got no chance of defending against that kind of strike. Battered it into the right-hand corner. El Ghazi into Balassi. Balassi knocks it through to Patterson and it's off his knee. Jamie Patterson with another, well, scruffy goal, but we'll take it in the 48th minute. Nice through ball, and as he goes to strike it, the defender just knocks it off his knee. Not a worldie, but, you know, they all count. As Oxford are on the ball again here, towards the edge of the box. We can see what's coming. Yeah, you could smell it from a mile away. The AI with another one of those absolutely potent finishes from distance. Just gets in there, in between the keepers and smashes it into the top corner. So we're 2-2 now against Oxford. Nice through ball to Balassi. Can he finish it? Cuts inside. Yes! Smashes it into the left-hand corner. Yannick Balassi. Nice balling down the channel. And Yannick Balassi cuts back, does one on the keeper and puts it in the left-hand corner. Fantastic strike from Balassi, who I've actually got playing as a sort of striker in this game. I cannot get on with him out on the wing, so I've been forced to try and get him out onto the pitch by putting him in the centre. As you can see there, we beat Oxford in the FA Cup and progressed to the next round. Less shots on target than our opposition, in fact, but still managed to pick up the victory with El Ghazi taking man of the match. James Chester here, an offer in for the centre-back. I don't want to let go of James Chester. He's our captain. We are struggling for centre-backs anyway. I see no reason to let James Chester go. As we just take a look here at some of our scouting reports, got Ryan Christie here from Celtic, centre attacking midfielder, who we could actually sign on a free at the end of the season from this point onwards, because he's out of contract in 6 months. So the potential to sign him, I'm thinking about it, but his rating is only 70 odd, and I don't think he has a huge amount of growth available to him. As yet again we get another offer in for James Bray. This time, it's from Juventus. Have you seen the teams trying to sign this kid? There is no way I am going to be letting him go. As we move into our next match at Villa Park again, we're at home to Hull City.
Welcome our visitors, Hull City and Aston Villa.
Fifth in the Championship, 42 points, and we are now 11 points adrift of first place Stoke. So we've got a mountain to climb to achieve our objective this season, because they want us to win the league. As we get the ball in across, oh my God, we've overhit the header. That was an easy goal to score, and it's gone a begging. Grealish here on the centre, knocks it out to Courtney House, I believe, who's going to knock one in the box, and it's Tammy Abraham waiting for it, and he's smashed it in. Fantastic cross, and another great goal from Tammy Abraham. So yeah, as we see it again here, we get the ball in from the wide position, and Abraham's just drifted away from the defenders. He's got in behind, he's got nobody near him, and it's a relatively easy chance for the young lad to score. As we clap from the sidelines. Ball with a corner. Oh, what the hell is that? Keeper's come for it, flapped at nothing. The header's gone back across the box, and he's just nodded it in. And El Mohammedi's just stood there on the goal line, watching it go in. So frustrating when one of those type of goals go in. Just nodded it into an empty net, and El Mohammedi there on the line. He's just watched it go over the line. What's he doing? Keeper sprawled across the face of the goal trying to get back at it, but no chance. As we join us here on the attack, we've knocked it into McCormack, out to Grealish. Grealish has knocked it on. We're in. Dicko's in. Yes, nice side foot into the bottom right hand corner. Nua Dicko with another great goal. Great through ball here. That's a great through ball, and he did so well to hold that defender off. Such strength. That's our biggest asset up front. The players that we've got playing as striker have all got fantastic strength. They're able to hold off defenders. 2-1 now to Villa. As we try to defend this lead. Knocking it across the back line there. Out to Dicko, who knocks it on to Henry. Rico Henry down the line. Looking a bit tired by the look of his bar. He's going to throw it in the box, and Grealish is Grealish was trying to get there, but the keeper's just managed to get his hands to it. And that's another victory for the Villa. (2-1) there to us, as you can see. Rico Henry getting man of the match. Well deserved, the young left back, because he get bombs on down that wing, getting the crosses in, making a difference. As we move on out to some training here, and we can see we've got a couple of our youngsters lined up in there. We've got Schneider and our goalkeeper. Smith Rowe here, we're just changing up his training method, so we're going to add some defending to his arsenal. Try and improve his overall stats by increasing the lower rated stats in his lineup. Another offer for James Bree. Alone again, but obviously I've got rid of that. We don't want that. Right, okay. Scout reports. Alfie Rose here. He's found us another few goalkeepers. Reject him. 400,000. Ollie Brown, 15-year-old goalkeeper from England. We'll have some of that, son. Billy Hughes, no. Griffiths, no. Hugh Hall, no. Max Collins, no. That leaves us with Morgan Robinson, which scouting's ended on there, so we're not going to sign that player. Let's have a look at what Lewis Fraser has found for us. Still got Federico Ricci on the watch list. 18-year-old kid now, so I'm not sure we'll be signing him going into this. Matteo Lombardi, a 17-year-old. Alessandro Conte, no. Mancini, Nicola Mancini, right, okay. Now this is what we're looking for. Look at the crossover between the overall and the potential. So his maximum overall is 68 currently, and he's got potential starting at 63, moving up to 87. So those are the type of players I always try to sign, because they have the best actual potential, I find. He's also got a decent value at 275,000. And here's another one, even better. Overall 57 to 77, crossing over at 73 to 94, and he's worth £950,000, guys. This scout is the one. He might have cost us £3.5 million a few episodes ago, but he's already signed us a player worth nearly £1 million out the box. So if he's out the box at 950,000, imagine what he's going to be worth once we've got some training under him. Can't wait to get that guy into the training mode, and let's see what we produce with him. Looking forward to playing with him, to be honest. He should be a really, really good player. We'll have a quick look here at the youth squad who we've actually signed, and as you can see, I've just gone straight to Santoro to have a look at him. The other players I would consider to be fringe at this point. I really want to train up a goalkeeper. They tend to give you quite good results in terms of training. As we move on out to replacing the scouts, I'm going to choose Portugal here for Alfie Rose, and we're going to send Luis Fraser out to Germany. I always have some pretty good success out in Germany. The last few years on career mode with Wolves, I've managed to sign an amazing centre mid from Germany. Strong little player. Ended up with like 90 overall. I've clearly had to train him, and that took a few years, but yeah, that was a fantastic buy in previous career modes from the youth squad. If you've enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit the like button, and also subscribe to the channel if you want more FIFA 2019 content. Don't forget we're in the transfer window too, so if you've got any suggestions on who we should be buying, we've got about £6 million to spend, hit me up in the comment sections below and I'll take a look at them.